My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now Mike the Bike?
Lux Vision, or No Vision, powered by Vintage Vanity.
Ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now Mike the Bike?
Lux Vision, or No Vision, powered by Vintage Vanity.
Ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now Mike the Bike?
Lux Vision, or No Vision, powered by Vintage Vanity.
Yeah! Damn! This is gonna hurt this time.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if y'all niggas can survive the second round.
Y'all know what time it is. Shouts out to everybody got their notifications on in the building. That Blue Raccoon, Uso. What's popping on? What's popping with y'all, man? Big boxing after dark. Remember, it's Lux Vision and No Vision. Run them likes up. It's $3.99. Let's get it. Lamont Davis, what's going on, big dog?
Sometimes a nigga cross the line and he got to go. Move on him like an animal. Nah, stop. Talk to me if you ain't in my bracket. 100 mil, that's 60 after Texas. I was a little dirty nigga flipping on mattress. Sneakers fucked up till I start bumping packs here. Beefing with the older niggas getting my ass kicked. Boy, little 380, I stopped all that shit. Bring it back.
Damn, son, where'd you find
Yeah.
God.
This
Big
is gonna
box.
Let's see if y'all niggas can survive
2050.
It's over. It's over. What? It's like a murder in Clarence cell. That's about me. They'll tell you I'm an animal. Animal. Touch one of mine, I react like an animal. Animal. They say I have no conscience, I feel if I have to, yo. They say I'm an animal. Sometimes a nigga cross the line and he got to go. Move on, I'm like an animal. Yeah.
Shady
Nigga,
Bill.
don't talk to me if you ain't in my bracket. 100 mil, that's 60 after Texas. I was a little dirty nigga flipping on mattress. Sneakers fucked up till I start bumping packs here. Beefing with the older niggas getting my ass kicked. Boy, little 380, I stopped all that shit. Back when that bullshit, you know I've been on. Vine with the same 9 Trey used to kill wrong. That serious, niggas thought we was playing. Picture me laughing in the crib after Trey shot Wayne. Southside ain't Southside without the team. Niggas starving, I feed them, they'll ride for me. Niggas days come, niggas shit get funky. Herb up Prince so much he finna beat his
Hey, man, what's going on? Big Mind Gang in the building.
See the flare from the nozzle and scatter like rats. I know the police is listening. This is for the D's. Me and Star was cool, and I ain't hit G. Sounded Dilla made a mill before Bass got shot. Made 20 more for Tata got knocked. Man, this rap shit is me, B. I got this lock. Treated just like the block, work out non-stop. I dazzle with the footwork, maneuver with the heat. Think, boy, I'll get your brains left in the street. Kids heads out the tax, but I get your shines back for you, homie. Relax. I send my little shooters right at them with gats. Hit them so hard they gon' send that back. You know, I know, we ran up in your crib.
Son, where'd you
First thing
find
they do is holla at the kid and say 50 fuck with us, man. We put in work. You need niggas like us to do that dirt. Yeah.
Say we need niggas like you to do that dirt. What's going on with it, man? Make sure y'all run them likes up because y'all know that shit is free motherfucking 99. Big boxing after dark. Y'all know what time it is. Lux Vision, No Vision, Big Vision. You know what I mean? Shouts out to the visionaries once again and to the...
In front of the millions and millions.
Yes, sir.
Let's get ready to
Yes, sir, man. Shouts out to everybody got their notifications on in the building. Shouts out to Uso, that Blue Raccoon, BMF, you know what I mean? Lamont Davis. You get what I'm saying? Big Mind Gang in the building. I appreciate y'all. You're now tuned in to Big Boxing After Dark. Let's get it. Meat Pop. Oh, you know what? Let me look in there, Meat. You know what? Let me get on here. Let me go to the live stream. What's going on, man? Shouts out to everybody that's in the building right now. Big Vision, of course, it's me, Lux Vision, the curator, the moderator, the ass kicker, pause. You know what I'm talking about? Back in the motherfucking building on a Tuesday. You feel what I'm saying? What's going on, Meat Pop? I'm friends with you on Facebook. I just remembered that. And I looked at your name. Me and you friends on Facebook, so I'm going to get in your inbox right after this, okay? What's going on with it, though? What's up with everybody, man? How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling today, man? I'm feeling good today, man. David Jack, what's going on? That's what everybody keeps saying. I'm going to get it on PC and we'll play Saturday night. Hopefully I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I ain't fighting for no belts. Lamont Davis, I was just about to get ready to light up one too. Light up this little half one I got, and I got a full one ready for later. So we good. Blaze. What's going on with it?
Where they do it bigger and better than any other city. Big time fights. We're at the Thomas and Mack Center for a much anticipated main event. 10 rounds, middleweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside and they expect this one to be a barn burner. The Ghost making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight. The Sandman's entourage has that look on their face. They know they've put the work in, and you can see how confident they are for the battle. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is a 10-rounder. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. The Sandman's combination punching is working well here. Showing you some defense there with the block. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. The Sandman's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it can get nasty as the fight progresses. A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut. Sandman's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Blocks that punch. The Sandman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. They both decide to bring it. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
Good job on the two-punch combo by the Ghost. Last 10 seconds of this first round. And that does it for this round. The Ghost's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter.
You say you never know what you're going to get when you load up on Undisputed.
Into using instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
What's good, Mello?
You gotta give me the double jab, champ. You're not giving me.
mistakes. You saw it on that exchange.
Larry's, what's going on?
Oh, what a whiff by the Ghost. Doubles up the jab. Halfway through round number 2. Good flush shot by the Ghost. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Double jab by the Ghost. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. The Ghost is almost looking foolish that time. He was so bad. Scores up top with a left. The Sandman's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Well landed, hooked by the Ghost. The Ghost's nose is bloodied up. Who knows how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it. And that's the end of round 2. The Sandman's got a little more on his plate now. He's been dealing with a tough opponent all night long. Now he has to deal with the cut as well.
Yeah, it's no different than being tested in any other business. If you're a race car driver, you're in the Indianapolis 500, all of a sudden something hits your windshield, cracks your windshield. You can't panic. You keep driving. You didn't want to have a cracked windshield. You can still see out of it, a little tougher, but you have to keep your composure. Same thing here. Keep your composure. Do what you were trained to do.
And he returns on that exchange. Went to the body there, but unable to connect.
It's all right. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Good step back counter punch there.
Knock him over, you see.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. The Ghost's found exactly what he likes on the inside, and it is that power punch of choice, the uppercut.
Now what he has to do is add something to it. It picks the head up, put something on top, and finish the job.
Hits him in the mug with the right. The Sandman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Wow, look at that trading shot. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. The Sandman scoring with that right hand.
Okay, listen. When he misses you with a bunch of counter. Counter.
No, this is a creative fighter, bro.
Throw the uppercut with everything. He's going a little bit slow in there. Throw the uppercut, then the left hook to the head. Now don't let him keep his distance from you, all right? I want you to take that range away from him. He can't do anything.
Start of round number 4. The Ghost's well-skilled plan has earned him every round on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, he hasn't always been the aggressor, but he's definitely been the more effective puncher. landing the clean shots.
Scored well with that straight left. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Side to side. Come on now.
The Ghost putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Halfway through round number 4. Little volume punching to the body there. Nice work with the uppercut. He missed with that headshot. And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab. A well-placed left hand up top. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. There's the combo downstairs. The Ghost is rocked by a huge hook to the head.
Come on, kid. Focus now. I need you to focus for me.
Very accurate with the double jab. Able to cover up that gut. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go.
He's tired. He's tired, Sam. Come on, now's your chance.
That hook was well off the mark. The Ghost really doing a fine job here, Teddy. And I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will-O-the-Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
The Sandman's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. And we come to the end of the round. The Ghost defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean,
TKO time, what's going on?
that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there.
I made middleweight Thomas
For
Hearns.
those medicines to work.
So we've reached the halfway point of this main event. The Sandman's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Flush right hand to the head. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunch.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make it do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Good job with another left hand.
Come on now, let me see.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Just like that. Come on, kid, focus.
Right hand over the top, very accurate with it.
You're not focusing. You're not focusing.
They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. How about that left hand? The Ghost giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. The Sandman's missing the mark by a mile. That was nowhere to be found. Well, what do they say, Teddy? Something's got to stick. That combination was something.
Well, you know what it was? The first couple punches were throwaway punches. Set up the later punches.
Come on now. You
The
know
Sandman's got to like where he's headed right now. Now, your scorecard still has him trailing, but he did win that last round.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, before it looked like he was just trying to, you know, negotiate with his opponent. Now negotiation is over. He's trying to just go through him. And for where he's at, I think that's the right attitude.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Blocks the headshot. The Sandman's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. And now he scores well with the straight right. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Fires right back at him. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Good way to protect the midsection. 90 seconds to go here in this round. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Combo lands to the head. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by the Ghost. A headshot blocked. And this round comes to an end.
You need to move your head from side to side, okay?
We got it.
I want to see.
I got Undisputed for free on PS Plus. I'll be wanting my damn money back sometime. I'm gonna give it to you free. Still want some cash back for wasting this time. I feel it.
But so far, through 7 rounds, and on your scorecard, it reflects it. This has been a very close fight with neither man able to string together consecutive rounds won.
No, this has been the Kentucky Derby. I mean, they're coming, both horses coming down the stretch. You know, one goes ahead, the other pulls even, the other pulls ahead. You know, right now it might be in the hands of the jockey, the hands of the trainer. Go to the whip.
The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Good defense, just covering up down low. Not able to land the headshot. As basic as can be, but it works. A jab followed by the straight. The halfway point of round number 8. And yet another right hand lands. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Blocks it away. Goes up top with a right hand. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by the Ghost. The Sandman's corner has been in positions like this with other fighters, and sometimes it doesn't go your way. You get a moment to gather yourself here. You're leading on the scorecards, but you still have to stand up and deliver.
Keep it going.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? The Sandman's jab on the outside. That has really been the difference maker here, hasn't it, Ted?
Yes, it has. But the most important thing is, you know, everybody says, hey, just use your jab, you control the outside. Hey, jab's a great weapon, but it could be very dangerous. You throw it from a little too close, you could get counted with that right hand. He's throwing it at the perfect distance, getting full extension on that punch.
A little 1-2, jab, followed by the cross. Solid left hand to the head. The Sandman's able to avoid that punch.
Jump on it right now.
Good 1-2 by the Ghost. The Sandman's hurt by a superb hook to the head. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. The combo lands upstairs. He has his target, he lands a straight right. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Final 10 seconds. And now you can see him doing some fine work here on the outside of his opponent.
You know, and I see a terribly long, difficult night for his opponent because we already know he's going to win on the inside. That's his place. Now he's controlling things outside where it's not supposed to be his place.
There's another right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. A little head hunting with the right. The Ghost is so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination lands. The Sandman's hit by that power shot. Unable to score with the hook. To the head he goes with a left hand. Oh, he missed that right. The Ghost combination.
Man, come on. The fuck out of here.
A barrage of punches just put him down.
Get the young brothers out. It is raining punches here.
One, two, three.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by the Goes. Scored well up top. Competitive throughout. Who got it? To find out, we send it up to the ring.
Gave it to him at the end.
That's a well-earned victory by the Goes. And it's nice to see when not only all three judges had it for him, but your scorecard agrees.
Yeah, it is. That doesn't mean I'm going to hang out with these guys and go to dinner with them afterward.
A good fight. Yeah, that last knockdown took me out.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Good accuracy with that uppercut. You see him with the left to the head there. Good return fire that time. The Cobra's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good shot to the head with that right hand. The Sandman's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Carries that punch away. Unable to connect by the Cobra. Wow, is he defensively sound. Not an accurate hook at all. Oh, and a crushing hook just gets right to him. Boy, he was damaged, but now he's defending himself well.
Yeah, that's trash.
Comes to its conclusion, and it's a round in which our man here, as he heads back, was really tagged pretty solid. So if you're the trainer in the corner, what's your approach?
Well, you know, that's a great question. My approach is that I have to remind him that he's on common ground. He's probably going to think he's in a place where he's never been before, but I'm going to remind him, hey, remember you got hurt in the gym? And then give him something to correct the problem. You know, tell him some technical things that he needs to hear.
Well off the mark by the Cobra. Well placed jab straight. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Back and forth exchange.
Focus.
The Cobra's left landing well. Good defensive skill with the block by the Cobra. The Cobra's doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. The Sandman's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Stay on the inside.
Comes with the straight right hand. The Sandman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. The Cobra's going with a very efficient work rate in that last round. He chose his spots carefully, Teddy.
Yeah, that's what I like to see, and that's what the judges are supposed to be looking for. You know, not just be overtaken by a guy just going out there like a Mad Hatter and just throwing punches, but placing the punches, strategically putting them in the right spots. Good job.
Attaboy. Keep swinging, baby.
Oh, Teddy, worst case scenario, a cut has now opened up above his eye.
Yeah, and the bleeding, of course, the worst case scenario for a reason, as you said, Joe, because the blood can run into the eye, impair the vision.
Blocks away that headshot. And another right hand comes in. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Keep it tight inside. Keep it tight. Good.
Good right hand. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
He got hit, but he sends it right back.
Good job, champ. Come on, kid. Focus now. I need you to focus for me.
The Cobra's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. The Sandman's crushed by that shot to the head. Comes with the right. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. The Cobra's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos.
Gotta pick it up.
Well, Teddy's scorecard has him up around, but we're yet to get into the meat of the matter of this fight. He comes back with the left hand again. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Left and right. Come on, baby.
Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts.
Good job. Come on, keep working the body. Keep working the body.
Landing two jabs by the Cobra. And that's what fighters do. Pull the trigger right away after taking one.
Let's see. Let the fist go.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. The Cobra's well off the mark that time. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Southpaw right jab, then the left hand. The Sandman's hit by a counter punch there. A knifing left hand by the Cobra. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. He shot, but he gets one of his own. A left-hand score. The Sandman showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Good-looking counterpunch. The Cobra's doing a brilliant job with his head movement. He's employing top-notch defense right here, and it's frustrating his opponent.
It is frustrating his opponent. His opponent needs to make an adjustment of thinking right now and understand what's there, not what's not there. We know that the head's not there, but what's there? The body. He needs to start going downstairs. That will freeze up some of that head movement.
Missed the body shot. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. And a well-targeted combination by the Cobra. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Well-targeted combination by the Cobra. The Cobra's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Boy, just staying on the outside, away from danger and scoring well. Halfway through this round. The Sandman's looking for a way to get this fight back on course, a course that can get him a victory. This isn't it, just trying to counterpunch in these middle rounds.
No, this is not it. He's not thinking right. You know, it's one thing to say physically, technically, he needs to do that. But to do it, you have to be mentally clear. You have to be seeing the plan, seeing what you have to do, what you have to order your body to do. He's not seeing that right now.
That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now.
Good job, baby.
Harry brings the jab right hand. 10 clicks of the talk. Three minutes gone by in this round. The Cobra's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and Thrombus. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. The Cobra's in the midst of this fight, boxing very, very well. Teddy, what does he have to do to maintain this kind of level?
You know, I hate to use these old analogies, these overused analogies, but you know what? If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Scores with the combo to the head. The Sandman swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Halfway through round 6.
Get inside, get inside. Good job.
He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the bacon with the uppercut. Well done. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good combination to the body. The Sandman's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. The Cobra's got a way of just getting away from that punch. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. The The Cobra's getting an earful here. He's being reminded, you put yourself in position to win, but you have to stay on course in order to win.
Okay? Body
Here we go, action to start the 7th round. The Sandman's now got to figure out a way to do exactly what he did in the last round here at the start of this round.
Yeah, and his opponent has to say here, you seem to forget that sometimes, Joe. His opponent has to make sure that he doesn't do the same thing he did in the last round.
Nice block. The Sandman's probably wishing he had you in the corner right now, Teddy, because I know you're very quick to give adjustment advice, to know what your options are now that things haven't gone the way they should have gone for a fighter with a specific style. His style was that of an in-fighter. It's not working out.
No, it's not. You know, I wouldn't even talk to him about, hey, you got to bring your feet, you got to walk in, you got to take steps, you got to come behind your jab. He knows that already. I would just ask him one point-blank question. Do you want to be on the inside? Because you're acting like you don't. So when this fight is over, don't tell me that you couldn't get inside. Just tell me you didn't want to win the fight.
At the halfway point of round 7. The Sandman's so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by the Cobra. Solid shot, the overhand left. Commits to the straight right. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. The Sandman's combination punching is working well here. And round 7 comes to an end.
No doubt about it. Losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big.
This is anybody's fight. Here we are, the start of round number 8. Teddy, you've got him up slightly, but I don't know. I'm watching this fight, and I think at any moment it could turn.
Yeah, this is like in the old days, you know, the corner might break off one of those ammonia capsules, one of those stone salts, you know, in the nose of a guy. Pick him up a little bit, bring him down in the home stretch. Hey, you can't use those anymore, but you can use some stern, strong words. Get going. Come on, pick it up a little bit. Don't sleep now.
The Sandman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. The Cobra's really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin, because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
You're not focusing. You're not focusing.
Doubling up the jab by the Cobra. Little head hunting with the left. Accurate shot. Straight right hand comes in. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. A non-stop rolling attack puts him down.
Yeah, that's that bullshit right there.
Rainstorm.
Nigga just running this, doing bullshit, doing house shit.
Created equal. I think the knockout victim here is actually pretty fine.
Yeah, that was a flash knockdown. You know, he went down, he got up right away. Now what he has to make sure he doesn't go past that flash point.
And this round,
All this running this dude doing is crazy as fuck.
well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
You all right?
Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. The Sandman's quartermen did a really good job after a round in which their fighter was knocked down, just being calm and cool.
The way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about the fighter having to be calm and the experience that a fighter has. Well, that corner has plenty of experience. They just showed it.
So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. 90 seconds into the ninth round. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
The Sandman's punch is far off the target. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by the Cobra.
This the shit I'm talking about right here. Dude is a straight up bitch.
He scored well after being hit himself. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. The Cobra's attitude of being effective and aggressive worked out well with his opponent.
Dude ain't do shit but run and sidestep to the right the whole time.
10th and final round underway. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Took a shot, now he gives a left. How about that?
Like, look at that. Look at that.
Uppercut. Oh, man, big shot.
Like, look at that. Come on, dog.
Off hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape.
3, 4, 5.
All this running and bitch ass sidestepping the whole time.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up.
Look, this is sad.
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good head up.
I can't get a flash, nothing off of this clown doing all this shit.
Right now.
Look at this.
By the Cobra. And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. The Cobra's being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by the Cobra. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. The Cobra's doing well here with that two-punch combination. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Big shot, the right came clean.
Yeah, this shit crazy.
He is meant for life on the outside there.
Definitely
And
on this
just
dude's
paid the
side.
price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious.
That shit wild.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, that you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer.
I wouldn't get no stuns. Not one stun. It ain't been that damn hard. I done had just as many wins as I done had losses. It's just that it be some bullshit and I be losing. Blaze, that was fair game because I fucked up at the end. That was my mistake. Some of this shit be like, what the fuck? Like this dude right here. This dude right here is unbelievable. And we gonna fight him right now.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
The early punches set up the late punches.
A crushing blow up top.
I don't know if he has enough time to recover.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Jackson's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Scores up top with a left. Resourceful jab by Mr. Showtime. He gets off with a combination up top.
Then his connection fucked up.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Very accurate to the body with that left hook. Then he brings the right hand. Good exchange. He fires back. Flush shot. The left hand came in. So they close out that round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, I know you watch very closely how these trainers go about their business.
Let's his shit lagging.
Tutelage of one of the true legends of the game, the great Cus D'Amato.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate. Quite honestly, those opportunities, situations probably don't exist anymore because we've lost a lot of those, really great trainers and managers that boxing was their whole life. I spent 7 years with Casamano, and I learned the nuts and bolts from a physical, technical point of view of what's important to give to a fighter, but the psychological part, to understand the pressures that a fighter is under, the fears that a fighter deals with. And if you don't understand that, all the other things don't mean anything, because you have to understand how a fighter is feeling to understand why he's behaving or not behaving a certain way.
Good combination with a flush left hook to the body and then that right hand. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Good defensive skill. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. He snaps a jab. Up top with the right hand. Mr. Showtime's nailed by a hook. Very accurate with the overhand right. Look at this, another power punch able to land early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Halfway through this round here. Mr. Showtime's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Both fighters told us that they want to have a similar approach early on here. They want to show a lot of varied attacks.
Well, that gives them a better opportunity to be effective throughout the night.
Jackson's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Now a well-placed hook to the head. Mr. Showtime's three-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of the round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. That's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. He's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
And round number 3 is underway. Jackson's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. A flush hook scores well for him. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Back up top he goes. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Clean shot with the right. Good looking two-punch combination there. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice move because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Mr. Showtime showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Scored well up top. Mr. Showtime's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Comes right back with a shot of his own. ground. Oh, he just misses with that head shot. And that's the end of round 3.
Don't walk into him when I'm throwing a punch. Body, bang, the body, hit the body.
All right, breathe, deep breath, get some water.
We got it.
You're good. You're okay. Breathe for me.
All we need is water up there.
Now listen, you threw a white punch and he caught you.
You don't need that. I'll throw that away.
Tighten up.
Start of round number 4. Easy scorecard to put together. And a punishing hook by Jackson.
Keep moving.
Body shot lands. It was the right. Teddy, you like this kind of fighting, this infighting with the short power punches?
Oh, I love it. When you're in close, you want to keep those punches nice and short so you don't leave an opening. I like to see him visit downstairs a little more, though.
A solid uppercut by Jackson. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. And he returns on that exchange. Nice combination, throwing more than one. Both scored there. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Comes right back with some offense of his own. There he is on the inside, doing well. Oh, what an exchange! A stabbing right hand by Mr. Showtime. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like, going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Good work. I want to see you double up that jab. Okay? I want to see you double.
I got more.
Round number 5 has arrived. He missed with that headshot. Committing to the headwork, you see him go there again. Able to land the jab. A well-placed left hand up top. Right to the head with that right.
Okay, hey, hit back.
Mr. Showtime's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Just a thudding shot there that he landed. Looks to the head. Good, solid overhand left. Jackson's got those earmuffs on. He's got his hands against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe. You know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Missed the target with that hook. Good shot there with that left. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Jackson. Good combination. Unable to score with the hook. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Last 10 seconds. Accurate with the straight left. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Jackson's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady. The same attitude as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Beautiful, lindissimo, beautiful.
This dude has not one scratch on his face. This is wild to me. Not one scratch.
Start of this round, start to the second half of this fight. First half of this fight, he completely dominated the action, Teddy.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like they said in that movie, The Gambler. You know, they don't pay off at halftime. Remember the guy won those bets? Well, same thing. He's got another half of the fight. Can he be consistent? Can he keep his concentration? Can he keep doing what he's been doing?
Snaps that jab out. Super two-punch combo by Mr. Showtime. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Able to show you his blocking ability. Nice work with the jab on the outside. Good work on the outside from him.
And that was set up by his inside fighting earlier. A place where, quite honestly, I expected him to be all night long. But now he's getting the privilege. He's getting the luxury of being able to stay outside a little bit.
Mr. Showtime's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Hey, if you can throw them all, you may just land them all, and he does with that four-punch combination. What a great job. Now look at him. He's a big
That shit is crazy.
He goes down, and he was on
I don't know what it affects, but I know this dude ain't got a bruise on him.
And he paid a price.
Dodge Guster, what's going on? Shouts out to all my truckers out there too. There's none whatsoever. And I'm hitting him with hard shots. You'll see after this fight. It's like his hooks just take away so much damage every time that he throw them.
Try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
able to dismiss that body shot.
It's the same combo he throw.
You gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in,
There it is,
you
right?
want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
Mr. Showtime's out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who is damaged. But what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Ted?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Cus D'Amato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not.
Like, look at that. Look at that shit.
And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. mark with that straight right hand. You see him with the left of the head there? Oh, what a hook upstairs. Scores well to the head with the right hand. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. I wonder if there's an answer to change this, Teddy. Here we are in round number 8, and it has become a one-sided fight as he has strung round after round together.
You know, that's the right question, Joe, but you got to ask it to the right guy. Not to the guy who's winning. He's going to keep doing it. Why would he change it? The opponent needs to be asked that question. Do you want to change this?
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Just well-timed, well-placed punches time and time again right now. Very accurate.
Yeah, very accurate, Joe. He's really placing his punches. He's thinking it out. He's seeing the picture, and he knows exactly where he wants to put him.
Wow, nice flush left hand. And Mr. Showtime's corner is consumed. And yet another big shot comes in. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
3, 4, 5.
Jackson's rising back up. That takes some guts. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Good left hand able to land. Jackson's proving to be elusive.
Looking good.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
And it all.
Left to the body. Great movement to get away from those punches. Jackson's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. Jackson's absorbing a hook. And the round comes to an end. Mr. Showtime.
He just now getting cut too.
That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man went to using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Jackson's reached that point in the fight where his only chance is to cash in and hit lotto here. He needs that grand slam, that big knockout punch, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a pen in his hand where he can fill out the numbers, but he does have a couple fists. And what he's going to have to do is find a specific place to aim a shot. Look for one moment, one spot.
Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Well-placed left hand there. Fires right back at him. Comes right back at him with a left hand. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Jackson. That's a nice combination. Left hook to the body, right hand.
Shake it up.
He got hit right there. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And it's a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
And it's all over. Jackson smashed, and he can't get up.
Yeah, this guy. That's what I'm saying. This guy's just.
A fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes.
It wasn't even that. I didn't get not one stun out of this guy. Every time I fight him, it's the same ordeal. Not one stun.
I gotta beat this luxury. Tap him up.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Thomas & Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. The Sandman's poise is something that cannot be denied. This is a fighter that knows he's ready to do what is in front of him. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. Teddy, what should we look for early? We've heard so much about his jab. Is it as simple as that?
Yeah, it is. For him, it is. I mean, not just from the offensive end, the defensive end, and also a rangefinder. You know,
Johnson's hit by a right hand. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's defending beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instinct now. Before he was thinking, he was overthinking. That happens out in life in a lot of places. And now he's not. Now just naturally, instinctively, survival mode is there. He's doing all the things, Joe, that he was taught in the gym. Things he couldn't do before because he was worried about doing them. He had too many things clogging his head.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Another huge shot comes to Johnson, stunned and staggered. The Sandman's power has been shown off early on in his fights. Teddy, what effect could his power have early in this fight?
Well, if he catches his opponent, it could be an early night. But if he catches his opponent survives it, guess what? It could be a long night for him.
And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punch.
Move your head side to side. Come on, man.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. The Sandman's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. So they come to the end of the round in what has been an all-out action fight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a debate right here, and each guy is fighting to get the last word in.
All the eyes are on him to start this round. Johnson's legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone knows how to get out of this, he does.
Way to block there. Teddy, I've heard you say it many times before, but the better fighters have a wide array of punches.
Yeah, well, you have to, because obviously your opponent is going to adjust to what you're doing. You want to keep them more balanced, stay effective.
The Sandman's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. No Dice's cut is really not a good sign. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Good work on the combination by No Dice. Good return fire that time. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. No Dice has got a big problem right now. We're still in the early goings of this fight, and he's breathing heavy.
The only possible saving thing that's still there for him, though, he does have power. He can pull this out of the fire.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Johnson's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Teddy, he did his smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Because listen, if you want this fight, you got to stay busy out there, all right? Because you...
And round number 3 is underway. Targeting that overhand left. That's a forceful two-punch combo by No Dice. How about that left hand? Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Really frustrating his opponent now. The Sandman's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave it open.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. You see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Wow, what a right hand he just got caught by, and he's looking to tie up. He's jumping all over him now. Oh, a big shot from him. Oh, boy, that right hand got right to him and put him down. 2. Johnson's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Watch that!
Good work there with the 3 punches in sequence by Johnson. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty.
Side to side, move your head!
Beginning of round number 4, Teddy, the way your scorecard reads, he's up 3 rounds to zip. Good, accurate punching, earning him that lead.
Yeah, very conservative, hasn't wasted anything, but as you just touched on, has made everything count.
Johnson's got to prove a few things here. Number 1, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does, and his corner, because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder, so they know the condition their fight is in, they know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Good, solid 1-2 by No Dice. right hand after he got hit. Took a shot, now he gets a left. Well played, straight right hand. And now another left. Fires off that hook. Good scoring counter punch by No Dice. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Johnson's nailed by a huge hook. The Sandman's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. No Dice is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. The Sandman's staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Well, I think a lot of people probably didn't expect this out of him, but I like the way he looks on the outside.
He's an inside man, but guess what? He's got an outside touch.
This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Targeted two-punch combo by No Dice. There's a straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Not able to land the headshot. The Sandman's so dangerous with that accuracy. Two-punch combination landing. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes to tone him.
Double jab by Johnson. Hits him in the mug with the right. The Sandman's combination punching is working. Wow! Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Johnson's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes. Kill some time. Make the referee come in between you and break you.
Uppercut look, all right? That's the standard. Body, then hit.
So the second half of this fight has now arrived.
He's tired. He's tired. Jack. Come on, now's your chance. Move your feet. Swing back.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. No Dice's work rate is impressive, Teddy, but his connect percentage is not.
Now, there's 2 reasons for it. So one is his opponent. His opponent is pretty smart, man. You know, he's not just standing there saying, hey, hit me. The other thing is the punch is a little too wide.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch down there. Johnson's almost out of it there. And banging away he goes. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
5, 6, 7.
He's a body.
Damn, son, where's your mind at?
Body.
Knockout. As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. The Sandman's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action. Vasquez is coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Nice strike after catching one by Vasquez. Vasquez's punch didn't come close. What a sharp, piercing hook by Vasquez. Solid left hand. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Vasquez is trying to survive this. He is taking a beating right now. That one good shot came in and rocked him.
And that's the problem with his defense right now. You know, he's trying to block those shots. You can't block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots at a time. They get through.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. To the head he goes with a left hand. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's laying the power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
That left hand over the top, he's accurate with it. Vasquez is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Be interested to see early on here how much an advantage there is with speed. Vasquez is full of it. He has blazing hands, Teddy.
Can he keep it up all night long? I think he's going to have to.
Sandman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Inside, that's good.
Vasquez is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
BBK, what's poppin', big dog? What's going on with you, homie?
Threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged.
Oh, this bitch ass clown quit because I wasn't gonna chase him.
To him, hey, listen, you're gonna catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now
Ain't even one round. Get him the fuck out of here.
Damn, son, where's your mind at? Rage quit.
Fucking bozo. I saw what he was doing. As soon as when he came out, he got doing that sway shit. Like, okay, you gonna chase me. That's the way I'm doing it from now on when I fight people who do that shit. Got him the fuck up out of here. I'm not about to chase you. That's all you about to do. I'm going to get mine. I'm going to get back. And if you get yours, it is what it is. I'm not about to be chasing dudes who sidestep so much the fucking screen just turn going in circles. I'm not doing it.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 10 rounds, middleweights going at it.
A lot of these dudes can't fight coming forward.
Talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Opening round scheduled for 10. Carries that punch intended for the head. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. The Sandman's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Dollar Bill's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Brings the hook that time. Halfway through round number 1. Protecting his head well with his guard. Little head hunting with the left. Bill's putting forth an effort, but he's not being effective in that regard.
No, he's not. He's not landing when he needs to land. And it kind of reminds, he's a banger too. He can punch a little. It reminds me of an old saying that a trainer once told me. It doesn't mean anything to have a big punch. It's kind of like having a military weapon, a bomb. What good is it if you don't have a missile to get it to the target? Right now, he needs a missile to get that punch. He needs to set it up, and he's not doing that.
And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice of a punch.
Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively.
What?
Polishing right hand by Dollar Bill. And I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good thing.
Oh my goodness. Y'all see that shit?
The infighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
Able to counter that attack. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Dollar Bill's defense is never good. Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Dollar Bill. Solid straight right hand. An accurate left by Dollar Bill. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Look at that. The hook came home with ease. And that's the end of round 2. Dollar Bill's in the position he wants to be in. Scored the knockdown. Now back in the corner, resetting things. A new round underway here. The Sandman's hoping that he doesn't make a defensive flaw like he did in the last round. That cost him a knockdown.
See, that's where another set of eyes come in. That's where you depend on your corner. They're calm enough. They can see something that you didn't see. As hopefully the corner has told him what he did wrong.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill's cut is on his cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. The Sandman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Dollar Bill's defense is paying off now. That's a solid right hand by Dollar Bill. The Sandman's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. The Sandman's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. You had to see it to believe it the first 2 minutes of these rounds. Now these fighters are trying to make everybody a believer in the final 60 seconds.
And this is why you understand the dimension of this sport like no other sport. At the end of this, how both participants will have mutual great respect for each other.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Dollar Bill. That's a good block by Dollar Bill. Count down the final moments of this round. Gets rid of that body shot. The Sandman showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch.
Keep him in front, okay?
Round number 4 is underway as we look at Teddy's scorecard, and you can see what a difference the knockdown can make. Dollar Bill's fans have to be loving this early lead.
Yeah, but with that power, you know, he can make a mistake and he can win the fight. His opponent can't afford any mistakes and not any more mistakes.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Dollar Bill's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. The Sandman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Dollar Bill. The Sandman's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Big shot up top. He really got to him there. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. And now he scores well with a straight right. There's that southpaw jab in the left hand. The Sandman's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Good left there. Dollar Bill's taking a rest between rounds here. As he does, does, it gives us a chance to look at the fight overall, because I think now that what you have is a good, really strong, evenly matched fight that he's up on.
Yeah, I think so, but he shouldn't think that. You know, it's okay for us to think that, and his trainer, more importantly, shouldn't let him think that. He should tell him, this is where a little psychology 101 might come in. You know, I don't say you tell him you're behind, but you say, hey, it's a dead even fight. Win the rest of these rounds.
Able to lock in that target and bring it home well.
One or two more of those, it'll be the end of the night.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Dollar Bill. The Sandman's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Able to place the right hand in there. And now he's targeting upstairs. The Sandman's putting forth a great combination there. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Oh, you're doing great.
There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. Overhand right can be so effective. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Dollar Bill. Flush right hand to the head. And that does it for this round. Dollar Bill's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Look at that combination by Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting their hands follow.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Dollar Bill. Little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Scores up top with a left. Dollar Bill is being smart on the outside. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Dollar Bill. He just missed that shot up top.
Finish with the hook.
The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Back to the bottom.
Smart punch right there. The uppercut worked. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Dollar Bill's timing with his head movement has been ideal. We have not seen his opponent being able to land anything clean up top tonight.
No, because his opponent is not making the proper adjustments. You know, when the head is moving, the body's still there. You can't catch the head. Go downstairs to the body. You paralyze that head. You start to take that movement away. Before you know it, the guy's not quite as elusive.
A very crisp combination by Dollar Bill. out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? That is a big right hand after eating one himself. The Sandman's finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create the offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Dollar Bill. 10 seconds to go in the seventh. And that's the end of round 7.
That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? Doing good.
As we start round number 8, Dollar Bill's up on Teddy's scorecard. I think that's clear to see, Teddy, but it's also clear to see that it has not been the easiest of nights for him.
No, and it's clear to see we're coming up to a fork in the road. It could go either way. We're going to find out.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Dollar Bill. The Sandman's failure to get away from his opponent's right hand is really the difference in this fight.
Yeah, it is. He continues to get hit with the same punch. Needs to slip to the left.
Dollar Bill is so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
Keep working the jab. Good.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Dollar Bill. The Sandman's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter-punch landed with some success. Dollar Bill's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. The Sandman's combination punching is working well here. And round 8 comes to an end.
Okay.
Dollar Bill's in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like a football, go into that defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Off target with that hook. Dollar Bill's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that? A credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
The Sandman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. The Sandman's able to avoid that punch. Here's a moment
subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
The Sandman's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. A stinging uppercut by Dollar Bill. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Dollar Bill's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Well, you can just mark down another round for him there with this accurate, precise punching. How does his opponent escape from that?
You got to use feints. You know, feints is really the Achilles heel to timing. I mean, you feint him and you throw his timing off. You let him think something's coming, and guess what? It's not coming.
Dollar Bill's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. The Sandman's in a cycle right now that's not paying off for him. He has been busy. Yes, he's committed to trying to be on the attack, but not enough of these punches are landing.
No, I would not call this guy in, from what I've seen, to paint my house. Because, I mean, this guy looks like he paints graffiti boards. I mean, he's just throwing stuff in there, like you said. And it's just, it's not making the picture you want to see. It's not accurate. It's not effective.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Dollar Bill's right hand working well that time. He scored well. The Sandman's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. And there's the left hand working well for him again. That was a dominating performance tonight.
Yeah, this is one you would think there's no drama in the reading of the scorecards.
Let's hear those scorecards and send it up to the ring. So all three judges give him the victory. A very good night by Dollar Bill.
I don't think it was ever a question of who. It was always going to be how. Knockout or decision. We get a good
everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see.
I guess.
The theater of the unexpected. Who would have ever expected that? Mr. Showtime's one single lightning bolt of a punch ends this night early.
And it came right out of the skies.
So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of middleweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. He comes with the straight right hand. Good block. The Sandman's landed a good, solid combination. A very nice defensive guard there. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Oh, you can see now he's starting to target that jab with more and more confidence. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Red-hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
A long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watching Hammer and Hank, the great Henry Armstrong, never took a step backwards, kept going forward.
So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us, help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
Sandman's putting straight right. The Sandman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. The Sandman's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Well, he's throwing it, but just missed. Isn't landing it. Gets rid of that effort. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. And we come to the end of round number 2. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop him. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Each man able to land an uppercut.
Close the gap, champ. Come on, shorten it up.
Good block. A little head hunting right back to it. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up his pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
The Sandman's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Committing to the combo now. Both land. Nice work with the left hand. The Sandman's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Hooks on the inside. Hooks on the inside.
Good step back counter punch there.
All day, all day.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And round 3 comes to an end.
Come on.
As we start round number 4, not a lot separating these guys. Sometimes you can steal a round or two just by being the busier guy.
Yeah, and it reminds me a little bit about those legendary stories the old timers used to tell me about Rocky Marciano. You know, they used to say that he used to hit the guy's arms. You know, he wasn't scoring clean, but he was keeping his opponent from scoring back. And then later in the fight, he was disabling his opponent from coming back.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Halfway through round number 4. Goes up top with the right hand. The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. The Sandman's well off the mark that time. Doing well on the outside. Doing very nicely, staying way out of range of danger and utilizing his jab.
And usually he's a guy, if we were talking about basketball, he's a guy who likes to be in the paint. Hit some layups, do a little dunking. Hey, he's got a jump shot.
Listen to me. I need you to keep busy, all right? I need more than one punch now. This fight is even, so I need to see more than one punch.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. The Sandman's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination lead. A little head hunting with the right. How about a return to sender with the left hand? The Sandman swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. He scored well after being hit himself. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. He really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. He is damaged badly there. He may hit them. What a big shot. Late going here this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
2, 3, 4.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Okay, good. You're good. Deep breath. You're leaving yourself open. Throwing your punches wide. Keep tight. Keep tight. You're good?
The start of the 6th round. Good exchange. He fires back. The Sandman's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. There's another left hand from him. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Zones in on that overhand right. I like the way he looks right now, Teddy. He's taking control of this fight.
Well, you know, the opportunity was given to him. His opponent was leaving him alone, and he figured, hey, somebody's got to be the boss. Right now, it's that simple. He's being the boss.
90 seconds to go here in this round. The Sandman's combination punching is working well here. There's that right hand he scores with. The Sandman's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Off the mark there.
Stay focused on the inside. Good job.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Did you see that? Well, we know he's comes to an end. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eye shuts closed like that, everything changes. There it is! Oh, is this good stuff? What good stuff! He just scored the knockdown after being knocked out earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. The Sandman's punch is far off the target. Why is his opponent struggling so much here? Why can he not land a clean headshot?
Well, one reason is his opponent is moving his head. He's doing a good job of being elusive, but there's no change. He's just throwing straight, naked punches at him. He needs to make a little adjustment, a little adaptation. He needs to feint a little bit, get a false movement, get him out of position, get him off balance, and then time him a little bit. He keeps just throwing at him. He's going to keep doing what he's doing, move air around.
He is swinging for the fences, trying to get his man after being hurt himself. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. And we come to the end of the round.
You have to revisit this. This guy is beating the shit out of you.
The Sandman's leading on your scorecard as we start round number 8, Teddy. But there is some doubt here. Only a few rounds remain.
Yeah, don't forget now in the other corner what's going on. We're just looking at one side here, Joe. But in the other corner, they're very aware of what's going on. They're behind. They're telling their guy, get after him. So it's not going to be enough to just stay status quo. This guy better be ready to lift up his concentration a little.
That punch just close. The Sandman's out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question. So he's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Able to land the hook to the head. A well-placed overhand right. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Blocks the headshot. And that's the end of round 8. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling and he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
He's got a real problem on his hands right now. That cut has worsened to the point where clearly the referee's giving it a look. He's thinking about stopping this fight. Is this the time now, Teddy, where the fighter has to understand that and try try to end the fight on his own terms.
Well, it's a catch-22 right now, Joe, because he has to be more defensive-minded. He has to make sure that he doesn't catch any more leather in that area to worsen that cut. But he also has to find some offense to slow this guy down, to give him a reason to start stepping back instead of stepping forward.
Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. The Sandman's in a very nice rhythm right now, landing the uppercut on the inside. If he can stay with that, he can do some serious damage.
The damage he could do is put something on top of that uppercut, Joe. He needs to do that. The uppercut picks up the head, put the hook on top, and take it off.
That's a great combination. Effective with that 1-2. Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. There's the combo to the body. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. The Sandman's in complete control here as he takes a rest after a round in which he really dominated the action. Is there anything, Teddy, that you see that he should be thinking about when he gets off the stool here for the next round?
Yeah, you know, he should follow up on his lead, on his edge, on his advantage. You know, I noticed that he's hurting him in the body. Well, now start to double up that hook. One downstairs, one upstairs.
Scores well to the belt line again. He is not in good shape. He could be big shot comes crashing home. He goes down thanks to that
What's going on with it, Orlando Smoke Loud?
to a blender of punches.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
The body.
9.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Power surge here. Knockout winner. I don't know why we're always so shocked, but we just are. You'd think we learned by now that anything can happen. Here's a fight that is clearly heading to a decision, and just like that, it's over by knockout.
Yeah, you need to go to sleep, take a sleeping pill, or do that. Stick your chin out, bang.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.
Yeah, that was just the second one. Got like 3 today.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweights. They're underway. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. And Mr. Showtime's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. A crushing two-punch combo by Mr. Showtime. Jackson's on the receiving end of a hook.
points?
But not necessarily, right?
Not necessarily. Look, on the outside, if he's able to control those quarters, yeah, Anthony.
Wow! He was just bulldozed right there. One punch knockout power ends this.
Yeah, it's good.
Mr. Showtime's the man. One single punch, one solid knockout. That's all it took.
And I love the way he did it. He tricked him into it. He made him walk in a little bit and then bang.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights. Of this 10-round fight. Targeting that 1-2. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Combination punches like he did right there. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Chapman. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Excellent 1-2 by the Hitman. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good job on the two-punch combo by the Hitman. In and out. 10 seconds to go in this round. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
A headshot blocked. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Jackson. Nice combination by the Hitman. Flush shot upstairs. Off the target by Jackson. Jackson's right hand scores well. Let's go. Chapman fully committed to utilizing the jab, and I think it's working out well for him early on.
Well, it is. It's kind of like, you know, sending static out there. You want to scramble somebody's radio signal. You know, that's what the jab does. It scrambles your radio signal, or at least in boxing terms, it throws the other guy's rhythm off.
Jackson's objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by the hitman. Nice strike after catching one by Chapman.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Rage quit.
Nah, cause he's mad I wasn't gonna chase him. What's going on with it, Buck Wild? How y'all feeling today? Shouts out to everybody in the goddamn chat. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to everybody who random likes us. Hold on, let me see real quick. Is this one it? Okay. Which was hold on. Okay. You say long hair, fro and shit. Right here. Never mind. Hold up. You went to Horizon. Hold on, let me see. Make sure that's the right one. Did I just add you? See if I just added you. Yeah, I got you. I just sent you a request. You know what's funny, man? You stay in the L, man. That's all I'm gonna say. You stay in the L, right? Me pop. That's what I'm asking. You stay in the L, right? You stay in the L. Yeah, me pop. You might know my little brother. He from out there.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the State Palace Theater, great venue here in New Orleans, for a much-anticipated main event.
What's going on, Blaze?
In the middleweight division. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner.
Red, yellow, and hoodie in the profile pic, so then it definitely.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
I'm gonna have to look again, me pop. Hold on.
10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first.
Lorraine, Ohio.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Big. Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Let's go. You got to see that.
What's going on with it? Hyper Sloth? I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. I've been had the mods, bro. I had to get it in with you one time.
Wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Big. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Now, my little brother, he used to play basketball. He played for Lorraine.
It's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Able to get rid of that one. Missed the body shot.
Keep your head moving.
I will.
One jab followed by the straight. Good job staying away from the danger there. Good doubling up with the jab by Big. End of round one. Rounds cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gap.
Okay.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Big. And he returns on that exchange. Big's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Brown's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. He is so dangerous with that left hook to the body, and this time he adds the right hand on the back end. Halfway through this round. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Targeting that jab with the right hand behind it. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Able to dismiss it. He missed with that headshot. There's the old 1-2. Comes right back with some offense of his own. He digs in with an that shot away. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. He scored well up top. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Carry it away, you catch him. You got that? It's gonna happen. You're gonna catch it.
And round number 3 is underway. Brown's punch didn't come close.
Come on, kid. Focus now. I need you to focus.
The Sandman's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Brown's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. The Sandman's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Big's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Brown's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good right hand by Big. The Sandman's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. There he goes with the right hand again. Big's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Brown. Big's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Brown. Brown's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab. Now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
Fires right back at him. And that's the end of round 3.
Go out and fight this guy. You understand what I'm saying? Take it to this guy. There you go.
I think our fans out there will be curious to see your scorecard here at the beginning of round number 4. Big's been willing to throw punches. His punch output is high, but he has not earned a round on your scorecard.
Yeah, but Joe, that's why they call it the street science. It's not enough just to grab a guy, put him in a ring, and say throw punches. You got to throw at the right time, at the right distance. You don't do that, you pay a price, you lose rounds.
Good job with another left hand. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Comes right back at him with a left hand. The Sandman's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos.
Come on, baby.
Good return fire that time. Halfway through this round here. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Not able to land the headshot. Jab followed by the straight by Big. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Good looking right hand after he got hit.
Keep your hands up, all right? You have...
Round number 5 has arrived. Brown's last round, Teddy, could be a turning point kind of round. I mean, we start this round right here, and you do have the sense, even though I think he's down on the scorecard, you do have the sense that he's headed in the right direction.
Well, good things can start, you know, one step at a time. Oh, he took that first step. Now he's got to take the second step and put 2 good rounds in a row together.
Big scoring with that right hand. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. He got hit, but he sends it right back. He just missed that shot up top. Brown's got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. He has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been coagulants, chemicals put into that eye. Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
Super 2-punch combo by Big. All out action throughout this round. Let's see how they finish it up. The Sandman's right hand scores well that time. Brown's tagged by a hook. The Sandman's really doing a nice job with that hook on the inside there, Teddy. I noticed his opponent squared up a bit. Makes for a bigger flush target.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of surface there when you square, and he's finding that surface.
Excellent 1-2 by Big. Good counter punch. I loved how he moved off to the side and landed it.
Yeah, that's real smart. That's something that you teach in the gym, and you love when you see it executed.
And this round comes to an end. Big, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
That's it.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Big. Big's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Look at that. He just fought the other.
Yo. No, this quitting ass pussy ain't hit no replays as much as he quit every time he lose. If he lose this, he gonna quit. Play no replay.
1, 2.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Holy cow, look at this. Back and forth they go. There's no stop.
You don't know how good you are until you push. You push to the brink. They are finding out right now how special they can be.
Teddy's trying to punch his way out of this damage he's incurred, but that's not the answer.
Now, he's in a rainstorm. He needs an umbrella. And instead, he's running right out into the rain.
Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Big. Good right hand. Right to the belt line. Oh! Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And there's the bell. Can you believe that? He was saved by the bell. Teddy, you've been in a spot like this before as a trainer.
Right now, you know what? What do you spend time on? You want to spend time on telling him why he got in that spot, why he got hit. But first, you got to make sure he revives. You got to get him clear-minded. You got to get his senses back first.
Let's finish this thing. Let's finish. Let's keep going. Keep going. You are doing great, and let's keep working hard. Don't say anything.
He has a new round in front of him, but I don't know if there's any new hope. He's been down numerous times tonight, including that last round.
You never know what a person is capable of when they're pushed to the brink. But this would be very unlikely. It would be spectacular.
Blocks that belt line well. Now he ties up there. Big showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Blocks away that headshot. Brown's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Big's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Kenny. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. The Sandman snap. Oh, and there you go. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
I really don't understand how a nigga who quits every time he lose do bitch ass shit like this. Every time he lose, he quit. It's a lame.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he goes
Oh,
down,
listen,
but able to
unlimited
get up
stamina.
to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Right now, just surviving. But if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Come on, bro. You ain't even very nice.
Getting it done with that straight right hand. Biggs left now getting into the mix.
Really ain't nice all like that, doing all that.
Nice. Keep fighting smart and keep busy. Don't.
The Sandman's leading on your scorecard as we start round number 8, Teddy. But there is some doubt here. Only a few rounds remain.
Yeah, don't forget now in the other corner what's going on. We're just looking at one side here, Joe. But in the other corner, they're very aware of what's going on. They're behind. They're telling their guy, get after him. So it's not going to be enough to just stay status quo. This guy better be ready to lift up his concentration a little.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. The Sandman's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who is knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that punch. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Well placed, well timed combo up top.
Look at that shit.
Solid. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying. Falling like a
He
stone.
literally quits on me every time that I beat. Like, this dude never got a win on me. That's why he doing all of this. And he ain't got tired not one time this whole time, just throwing punches non-stop. Power shots, I'm timing when he missing them. He ain't up by that much. And I know he tired doing all that dumbass shit.
And if he wants to stay up, he's gonna have
Dude,
to
you
grab
ain't even
the
nice all like that to be
time.
doing all that.
Cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Biggs in the spot he wants. Now he takes a respite after just scoring the knockdown in that last round.
Joe, you feel good, just like if you're a lawyer in a courtroom and the judge just sustained your objection. You know what? You're winning.
Brown so dangerous with that accuracy and two-punch combination. Blocks that punch. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. The Sandman's going with a completely different style now. Teddy, I don't know that that's necessarily the bad thing, but clearly he's thinking to himself, hey, I was just knocked down. I got to change something.
Yeah, sometimes you have to improvise. You know, Cus D'Amato, my mentor, he used to tell me the real good ones, they make it up as they're going. Right now, he's making it up as he goes.
Like, look at that bullshit.
The combination to the body. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Biggs doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches and punches. The combination lands. Brown's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. This has been a real good one tonight. And now it comes down to this, the final round. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Brown's combination punching is working well here. Oh, that's good stuff. Fires right back with one of his own. Good work by Brown. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Able to cover up that gut. A little 1-2. Jab called by the cross. Brown's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good job protecting himself. The Sandman's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to one time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Great work with the left hand. Big shot there. That was a big shot that hurt him, and it's a big shot that makes
It's worse because he throwing power punches with it and just non-stop throwing. I don't even know why I push A on this glitch quitting ass clown. Because if you beat him, you don't get the win because he quit like a bitch. Then he want to do all this goofy shit like he did something that fight. Like, that shit garbage. See how many punches this dude threw? Because it was nonstop. No breaks in between, none of that. He just went crazy.
Big's knockout here is a stunner. This fight was clearly going to go the distance and go to the judges.
You know what? You just said it. You just explained. You just put a blueprint out to why this fight was a knockout. He thought it was going the distance, and he got a little careless. He assumed something. He was not a...
I don't know, because that boy is just swinging like crazy.
We welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Butcher's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now. Showing through as he makes his way to the ring. All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one, scheduled for 10. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Very flashy style we're seeing here tonight. Unorthodox, athletic kind of guy. Teddy, you're probably not a fan of this, are you? Somebody that appreciates the sweet science so much.
No, what I'm a fan of is his confidence. I'm a fan of the pure talent, the pure ability, the timing, the anticipation, the speed, all those things. But you need a vehicle to take that talent, to drive it somewhere. You know, and the vehicle is good technical development, good technical understanding. And he leaves that by the road, and he's just off walking by himself without that. And you're going to pay a price sooner or later.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Halfway through round number one. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. There's the combo downstairs. He scored well after being hit himself. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Butcher's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Last 10 seconds of this first round.
Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches.
You gotta watch
Jab,
the water in
jab,
the corner.
and throw.
Too much.
Throw to the body, then to the head. We got it. Very good. Very good. Just stay tight and bang away, okay? Move it.
You don't need that. I'll throw that away.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good way to protect the midsection.
You're doing great.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs. Nice work doubling up that jab. Comes across with a hook up top. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. The Sandman's jammed by an uppercut. Halfway through round 2. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Butcher. The Sandman showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. The old 1-2 scores for him. A nice block by Butcher. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it. Final 10 seconds. The Sandman's good, clean, and effective punching damaged his opponent in that last round.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Number 3 is underway. Good block by Butcher. And yet another right hand lands. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Butcher is able to land a nice clean left hand. Good step back power punch there. His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. He comes back with the left hand again. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
You're still not moving enough. Move.
The Sandman's banged by an uppercut again. Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent walking in. You want to stay on the outside? Use that jab.
The Sandman's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Doubling up the jab now. Carries the punch, puts one in there.
You got this one. Uppercut.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And this round comes to an end.
Right? Keep your hands up. Listen, you need to mix. Right. You box just like that. You're gonna take this one. You have to keep moving forward. Get close and throw some punches to the body.
The Sandman's off to a really good start tonight. This is the first time we look at Teddy's scorecard, and you can see that he has it a clean sweep through 3 rounds. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs.
Pace yourself.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Butcher's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. The Sandman's proving to be elusive. Good strong combo. Seconds to go in round number 4. The Sandman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Feet, using that jab on the outside well.
And you know what? He used his head early in the fight because he went inside, which is really where he's set up for, and he got his opponent's respect. And now that respect is paying off because he's being allowed to stay on the outside and control things.
And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end, because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Well played, straight right hand. What he can do when he sends that right to the head. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Very accurate punch combo by Butcher. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. A well-placed left hand up top. Something that's a well-acquired skill in this craft of boxing, and that is superb defense, and it's on target tonight.
It is. The old timers would say, you know, that's the hard thing, is to learn defense. You know, the easy part, the fun part is letting your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
Two-punch combo. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counter-punching. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. That was another great round by him. I mean, what more can you say? He's landing the cleaner punches.
He's being the boss. He's doing the job. He's about to become the winner.
Keep circling.
And we are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for?
Relax, relax.
The Sandman's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's got it. Solid left hand. Good combination, hooking to the body with the left, and then going up top with the right.
Small punch.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good exchange. He fires back. And now he's targeting upstairs. Halfway through round 6. Not an accurate hook at all. They both decide to bring it. Scoring well with that hook by Butcher. The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Butcher's opponent is just taking advantage of what he's not. He's just boxing smart, and it's winning the fight for him.
Yeah, he's doing it the simple way, the old-fashioned way. He's earning it.
That was another.
Hold on, Sal.
He seems so fresh, Teddy. I can't imagine what kind of training camp he had to be this fresh this late in the fight.
Well, I can imagine. You know, I had my spies in there. They were telling me that they took a page out of the training book of the great Rocky Marciano. They went into the swimming pools during the day, and they were doing punching for a half an hour underwater. That is one of the reasons you're seeing the results you're seeing tonight.
That's it. Throw him off with it. Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use your speed. Double up your punches.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. The Sandman looks to be a fighter who's ready to go here. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. The Sandman's so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landed. Comes right back with a big blow up top. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. The Sandman's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Good-looking 2-punch combination there. That's a nice right hand that time by Butcher. Butcher's missing punches here. Now, the good news is he's throwing punches, but Teddy needs to be more accurate.
Well, can I give you the bad news?
Please.
He's throwing him to the wrong place. He's throwing him upstairs. He should throw him downstairs.
Solid. What a right hand that was that floored him.
Get up. 1, get up.
2, 3.
Get up.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Great work offensively landing that combination by Butcher. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Keep working the body.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. 10 clicks of the talk. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. And round 7 comes to an end.
Need to create more counts, okay? Slip his punch, then throw it straight right down the middle. Jab the old way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab.
The Sandman's in control of this fight with a commanding lead on your scorecard, Teddy, as we start round number 8. He just looks like the kind of guy that's not going to be defeated tonight.
No, he's made up his mind. And he didn't make his mind up, you know, and this is for the young fighters out there and whatever you aspire to do to move forward. He didn't make up his mind tonight. It was made up way before he got in there, and it showed.
He's getting the payoff. Teddy, it is such a gift that he has right here. We're seeing such a technically sound defensive fighter.
Yeah, we are. You know, the old-time trainers would say, Teddy, he's doing the hard part. And that is the hard part, making the guy miss. Now he has to start doing the fun part, hitting him.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
The Sandman's left landing well. Butcher's putting forth a great combination there.
Relax, relax. Got him.
The halfway point of round number 8. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook. How about a return to sender with the left hand? The Sandman's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Butcher's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Scores with the combo to the head. 10 seconds remaining in this round. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. And round 8 comes to an end. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Butcher's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Digs in with a good, solid uppercut after taking a shot. Oh, good exchange there. Right back at him with a left hand.
Keep those hands up.
Blocks that punch. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Butcher. The Sandman's leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
Look at that combination by Butcher.
Good job, buddy.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. The Sandman's combination punching is working well here.
Move your head.
More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. And he returns on that exchange. Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. The Sandman starting to bleed from the nose. His corner should be wary of that. And that's the end of round 9. I think even the casual observer, the guy who doesn't watch a lot of boxing, can look at this right now and tell you he's winning this fight with ease.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the casual observer. I'm worried about the so-called professional judge. Time and time again, he's shown me that he does not know what he's watching sometimes. But you're right. In this case, it would be hard, almost impossible, to argue for the other fighter. well, if I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. The Sandman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Comes right back with some offense of his own. The Sandman's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. Completely one-sided fight. At least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time he's
Good fight, Phil. Good fight, Big Phil.
Like on a pack of cigarettes, you know, this could be hazardous to your health. I mean, these guys could be hazardous to your career if they scored any other way.
Here's the official decision. Listen, he was the better fighter. He was the busier fighter. He's the fighter that absolutely deserves to have that unanimous decision go the way it did.
And you never like to say this, I say it in jest, but this is one where you could have made up the scorecards before the fight. Unfortunately, sometimes these judges do. But tonight, it turned out okay.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.
All right, y'all. That's it for tonight, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Thank you all for everybody that tapped in. God bless y'all. Have a good one. And remember, it's Lux Vision and No Vision. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Peace. We out of here.
Ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now, Mike, the Mike?
Lux Vision or No Vision. Powered by Vintage Vanity.